Today we will take a session on rivers of Madhya Pradesh. I tried myself best to cover all the rivers of Madhya Pradesh regarding your mains point of view as well as your prelims point of view. So yes, the first river we are taking here is Chambal. The origin point is Janapao Hills, Wangchu Point, located in Ambedkar Nagar. Ambedkar Nagar was earlier called as Mahu, which is in Indore. These are the basic information. I hope you already know. Okay, so then it moves to Ujjain, Ratlam, Mandsaur, and then it actually goes to Rajasthan, and then again it takes a turn and then comes back to Madhya Pradesh, covering Shiopur, Morena, Dholpur, Bhind, and then finally it merges into Yamuna near Etawah, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, these are the basic information. So some other information like Indore is located at the bank of Khan River. You already know if you are residing in Indore, you have seen this river. Now this river is continuously turning into sewage kind of a thing because of our daily activities and pollution and all. So yes, Khan River you already know. Khan itself is a tributary of Shipra. We're very much familiar with such names, so we will not find any kind of difficulty by remembering such names. Okay, then move ahead. Second longest river of Madhya Pradesh, 965 kilometer. Other names are Charmavati, Dharmavati. Origin, obviously, we have covered it, Janapao Hills. And tributaries are Kali Sindh, Parvati, Banas, Shivna, Shipra. The dams, Mandsaur. In Mandsaur, we are finding it named as Gandhi Sagar Dam. In Rajasthan, it is one is Rana Pratap Sagar, which is at Chittorgarh. In Kota, it is known as Jawahar Sagar Dam. The oldest dam is obviously, which is in Mandsaur only, that is Gandhi Sagar Dam. The year is 1953. You need to remember such year regarding your prelims point of view because obviously every year now the prelims is very much oriented towards asking years, the favorite things of prelims examinations like year learning, dates learning. Okay, 53, you just connect all this by yourself only. And Chambal is known for its badland topography, gully erosion. Gully erosion in Hindi is called as beherd. Actually, what is gully erosion? Gully is kind of a soil erosion which is done by running water. Like this is the topmost layer of the soil. Water is running and it's taking away the old soil. That's why it is known as badland topography. The lands are very much bad and not suitable for agriculture. Obviously, mouth is Yamuna. It merges into Yamuna. It's a tributary of Yamuna. So the second river which we are covering here is Sindh. Sindh originates from Sironj, which is in Vidisha. It divides Guna in two equal parts. Now it is moving to Guna, Shivpuri, Datia. Leher is in Bhind and finally merges into Yamuna near Jalon in Uttar Pradesh. Learn some of its tributaries like Pahuja, Mahur, Kuwari. All three originates from the Shivpuri plateau and joins Sindh. Pahuja, Mahur, Kuwari, all three are originating from the Shivpuri plateau and finally joins Sindh. Then comes here another river which is known as Betwa. Betwa is known as Ganga of Madhya Pradesh due to its polluted water. Origin is Raisen, Kumera Gaon, Obidullaganj. Then it moves ahead Bhojpur, Sanchi, Sagar, Ashoknagar, and then another river which is joining here is Bina, Jamni, Dhasan. It finally then goes to Uttar Pradesh and near Hamirpur it merges with Yamuna. Its mouth is at Yamuna. So yes, length is totally 590 kilometer. Other names you need to understand here because these are the very prominent terms which has been asked by prelims again and again. That is Vetravati, Ganga of MP due to its polluted water, and lifeline of Bundelkhand. Obviously, the maximum area covering here is Bundelkhand near Sagar and Ashoknagar. Major covering area of Bundelkhand, and we all know that Bundelkhand is a region which is very much infertile due to the scarcity of water. Okay, this river is very much prominent or carries some historical point of view also, like historical significance. Kalidas in his drama Meghdootam mentioned this river. Banbhatta mentioned Betwa as in his epic Kadambari. Keshavdas mentioned Betwa in his book Rasik Priya, and Babar mentioned Betwa in his autobiography Babar Rama. So four prominent personalities mentioned this river. First is Kalidas in his drama Meghdootam. We all know Meghdootam, where it was written in Amarkantak, so obviously the Madhya Pradesh rivers are mentioned, and Betwa is the river which has been mentioned here. Banbhatta mentioned Betwa in his epic Kadambari, Keshav Das in Rasik Priya, and Babar is in Babarnama. Tributaries are Jamni, Bina, Dhasan, Ves, and this much. Okay, then finally comes here Keen River. So Keen River originates from Kamur Hills, Katni. You can understand by it. K for Can, K for Katni, Kamur Hills. Kamur, Katni, all sounding very much, like K sound, something. Then Panna, Chhatarpur, Banda, and then Yamuna. Okay, finally merges into Yamuna. Chhatarpur, it is in Urmil project is going on Urmil River, which is a cane linking project. Other names are Bhanumati and Suptamati. Tributaries are Shyamri, Bamra, Sunar. Katni is located near Katni River. Ken Betwa Link project was first project under River Link project 2005 in India. This is the point to remember. Then comes the fifth river, which is known as Tons, Tamas or Tamsa. Tons river originates from Satna, then Riva, and then finally merges into Ganga, Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. So yes, in Riva, these are the terms to remember, that Bichia River, Bihad River, Mahan River, these are the tributaries of Tons. In Bichia, Riva is located. In Bihad, Chachai waterfall. Tributary of Bihad is Salar River, in which Bahuti waterfall is located, which is the highest waterfall of Madhya Pradesh. So we need to understand Bahuti waterfall is located on Salar River. Salar River, Bahuti waterfall is located in Salar River, which is the highest waterfall of Madhya Pradesh, located near the Mauganj Tehsil. We all know that Mauganj is the newly formed district of Madhya Pradesh in the Riva division. Okay. Comes here another river, that is Son. Son originates from Amarkantak, Sonkund, Pushp Rajgarh Tehsil. Then finally goes to Shahdol, Sindh, Singrauli, Sonbhadra, and these are all the Uttar Pradesh region. And then finally goes to, we have covered till now, are the north flowing rivers, moving from south to north. You can see the directions of all the rivers which we have covered right now are moving from south to north, that is in upward direction. This is the region where it started flowing and they are moving towards north, and then finally changing their direction and moving and merging to other rivers. Okay, let's move ahead. Now, the most important river of Madhya Pradesh, that is Narmada, which is the longest river of Madhya Pradesh. It flows parallel to Tropic of Cancer. This is the point to remember. Narmada flows through Anuppur, Dindori, Mandla hills and then enters into plain via Jabalpur at Dhuandhar waterfall, Bhedaghat. Okay. In Khandwa, it makes two waterfalls, Mandhata and Dardi. In Anuppur, it makes following waterfalls: Kapil Dhara, Dugh Dhara, Shambhu Dhara, Lakshman Dhara, Panch Dhara, Durga Dhara. All the dharas are flowing in Anuppur in the form of waterfalls of river Narmada. Okay, now let's move ahead. These are the only rivers of India which are westward flowing, because they flows in the westward direction, making Rift Valley. While all the other rivers are forming the deltas, while these two rivers only, like Narmada, Tapi, Mahi, these are the some kind of rivers, while Narmada is the longest river which moves in Rift Valley and don't form any delta. So yes, touching the boundaries of Dindori, Jabalpur, Mandla, Narsinghpur, Raisen, Hoshangabad, Harda,
Devas, Sihor, Khandwa, Khargon, Badwani, Dhar, Alirajpur, and finally merges into Gulf of Khambat. Total 15 districts it covers, while its direction or the area of covering, the catchment area we can say. It flows in Madhya Pradesh and some part of Gujarat also. In Narsinghpur, it makes Arjun Kund, Bhim Kund, Satdhara waterfall. So you need to remember, like this is kind of a trick where dharas, all the dharas are the waterfalls of Narmada. In northwards of Narmada, Vindhyas are located, while at south, Satpura ranges are located. This is the point to remember, that in the north, like this is the, if the river is flowing like this, so in the northward area, it is the Vindhyas, and in the southward, these are the Satpuras. So as for south, as for Satpura, and in the north, Vindhyas. So and like this, and we make like this, and V is something like opposite to it. These are just kind of a terms which I made for myself just for remembering purpose. So it make it easier. Like as for south and as for Satpura. So in the south of area, this is Satpura, and the north it is Vindhyas. Left bank tributaries are 22 and right banks are 19. If you are doing mapping or like the way I told you, so you can easily remember the left bank and right bank. We do not need to remember each and every 22 left bank tributaries, but the major ones we need to remember, like uh, Son is the tributary of which river or something like this. So you need to remember. So total length is 13 and 12 kilometer, out of which 1077 kilometer moves in Madhya Pradesh only, rest in Gujarat. Okay, so here it is quite given left bank tributaries and right bank tributaries. The mapping, you can go take a look here, and then finally, so this map is not very much helpful for your prelims point of view, but for the mains point of view, it is very much helpful. So you can easily make. Other river here is Mahi. So Mahi originates from Minda, Dhar area of Madhya Pradesh, moving and flowing, covering the area of Jhabua, Ratlam, Banswara in Rajasthan, Gujarat, and finally merges into Gulf of Khambat. So it is covering three states, that is Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Gujarat, and finally merges into Gulf of Khambat. So the thing which is required to remember here is Mahi crosses Tropic of Cancer twice, known as Ganga of Tribes, known as Ganga of Bhils, other names Daughter of the Earth, and Mahiti. Tributaries are Anand, Panam, Jakham, Chap, Som. Okay, let's see the other important rivers of Madhya Pradesh, that is Tava. Tava is the largest tributary of Narmada, 172 km in length, originates from Mahadev Hills, mouth of the river Hoshangabad plus Narsinghpur, that is Bardhaman place. Shakkar or Sakkar, whatever the pronunciation may be. Tributary of Narmada, origin is from Amarwada Tehsil, Chhindwada, and mouth is in Narmada near Narsinghpur. So the major you need to remember, that is in Chhindwada origin and mouth is in Narmada. Sitareva, tributary of, obviously these are the tributaries of Narmada, origin is Chhindwada and mouth is at Gadadwara, Narsinghpur. Narsinghpur, the Gadadwara place is a birthplace of Acharya Rajni Shosho. Gar is a tributary of Narmada, origin Lucknow. Here are the major waterfalls. Okay, I'll tell you some of the trick which will be helpful for you to learning waterfall. That is, all the dharas are the waterfalls of Narmada. See, all the dhara, Kapil Dhara, Dugh Dhara, Dhuan Dhar, Mandhar, Dhar is also sounded like, and Dardi. See here, Dar or Dhara or some last, and Dhara, all the dharas. Okay, Kapil Dhara, Dugh Dhara are in Anuppur. Dhuandhar, Mandhar. Dhuandhar is in Jabalpur, everybody knows. Mandhar, Dardi, Handia village Bahwa, and Sahasradhara is in Maheshwar. So I hope already you have heard about these places, Maheshwar, Bhedaghat. These are very much quite related because everyone has any point of our life we have heard about these places like Maheshwar, Sahasradhara, Bhedaghat, Dhuandhar. Only Kapil Dhara and Dugh Dhara are in Anuppur, while Mandhar and Dardi are in Handia, Bahwa. So The height you need to remember here is Dhuandhar is 18 meter in height. Okay, let's learn about some Chambal. So Chulia, Patal Pani, Jhadidaha, Tincha. See, if you are living in Indore, you already heard about these things. Patal Pani, Tincha waterfall, Jhadidaha. Or some many of you might be kind of a vloggers or something. If you have done the vlogging kind of a thing, you have been such kind of place. So only the thing here is Chulia, which is in Kota. So Rajasthan or Madhya Pradesh area are Patal Pani, Jhadidaha and Tincha waterfall. If you have not watched it, just go and watch the videos of such waterfall. They are very much beautiful. And if you have never been to such places, please go. But in rainy season only you need to go there, because this time you will not find any kind of waterfall. The area is completely dried. Betwa, that is Rahatgarh. So in Sagar Bhopal State Highway, Betwa. Sindh, Pavapohri, Sultangarh, Bhurakhon are in Shivpuri. Sankua, Dagona in Datia. Kane River has Pandav and Gatha waterfalls. Kane flows in Panna, already know. There are some joint river valley projects. We will cover another video. We'll take a full video session on river valley projects. So just here, the Rani Lakshmibai belongs to Uttar Pradesh, Bundelkhand, Jhansi area. So obviously Rani Lakshmibai, by the historical point of view, we can remember that area covering Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh river valley project. And Urmil is in Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Nargaon, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Chambal, or by the reverse topography only, we can understand that it is flowing in Rajasthan also. So Chambal is in Madhya Pradesh plus Rajasthan. Sardar Sarovar Dam, we already know because it was very much in news. Rihand, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Bansagar, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar. Kaliswarar, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra. Bagh, MP, Maharashtra. Page, MP, Maharashtra. And Bavanthadi, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra. So these are easy if you have familiar with the topography of the rivers and the areas which the rivers are covering, the way they are flowing. So the river valley projects are also named after them. So no need to. I don't think you will find any kind of problem or difficulty in remembering such places. Okay, so these notes will be helpful for your mains point of view also, these mapping. So yes, I wish all the very best to you guys. Please focus on your studies and stay connected with us.